So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's DiVincenzo in at point guard. And the basket by Edwards.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
Goes up at the stripe. And the shot falls short that time. And the Timberwolves with possession. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Out to the wing. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Butler. Shoots over Randall. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. In the 3rd spot, the Warriors.
The coaching staff has emphasized the defensive end of the floor, and you can see over the last month they've really improved, doing a great job of keeping their opponents' points down.
Now here's Butler, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Shot is good by Curry.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Gobert against Green. Gobert gets the bucket.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Butler. Four on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Outside McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Gets the 3 ball to go. Edwards got 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
On defense, Minnesota. Butler finds Hield. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Offline with a 3. Outside McDaniels. Randall, a screen on Butler. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Randall. And it's in there. Randall's got his second basket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Hield. He's scoreless. Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Curry's shot is off. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 14-6 run. Edwards, a pass to Randall. And he gets it to go. Randall's got 6 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Hield passes to Curry. That won't go either for Curry. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Green against Edwards. Kept alive. Gobert. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And the free throw, no good. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Now here's Randall, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low. Give him 8.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings. And checking out the Warriors, back 2.5 games.
Seeing where the Timberwolves are, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Now here's McDaniels. No points yet. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Podziemski. It's a 16-point game. And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors miss again. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Pass to Edwards. Fades away. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 8. Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But BA, you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer too.
Yeah, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Warriors trail by 18. Outside Pajemski. Left side Butler. Pass to Curry. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's Curry on the assist from Butler. He's got 10.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Melton in for Curry. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Miller, the pass to Conley. Now Reed. Miller, a screen on Green. Reed for three. Not going to go that time.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Melton finds Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Miller outside. And the layup is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Clock at 6. Moody passes to Kuminga. Hits the trifecta. And more, we're seeing teams run one center with 4 perimeter players, Shams. What's changed?
Well, it's a copycat league. When things are going great, other teams want to copy. And so what we're seeing now is teams' most effective lineups, more shooting and more mobility. That usually overbalance any deficit you have as far as shot blocking or rebounding in today's NBA.
Pass to Clark. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 13. Now Pajemski. Now here's Kuminga, guarded by Miller. Kuminga's shot is off.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Miller, the pass to Conley. Here's Reed, Green covering, back to Conley. No good. Excellent D there from Kuminga.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Kuminga. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Melton. Julius Randle's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he can't hit the second. The Timberwolves lead by 12. Here's Conley. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. From down in the low post, it goes. Kuminga's got his second basket on the night.
Well, you see the strength right there. Kuminga is skilled at fending off the defense.
Clark, the pass to Randall. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Warriors trail by 14. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Pajemski. Launches a three. Nails it from 3. Pajemski's got 5 points. 12 seconds left in the first. To the inside. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Jimmy Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moses Moody. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Pajemski in at the 1. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Sham, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's their TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still. And so Reed nails them both.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
Outside Pajemski. There's the 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Shot clock at 6. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. BA, back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you.
He's lighting them up. Tough to strategize a comeback when you're being run over.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Horford outside from 8 feet. That's good on the jumper.
You know, Horford combines skill and power with experience and smarts. And that makes him hard to shut down in the paint.
Here's Conley. Reed, a screen on Butler. Randall, the pass to Reed. Horford with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Moody. Oh, what an effort from Moody.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
And not only does Kuminga get the whistle, but he fights to make sure the bucket goes down.
This will be his third free throw of the game.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Juzang comes in for Clark. Shannon comes in for Dillingham. Kuminga, no good on the free throw.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Juzang, no good. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Butler. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Left side Kuminga. Shot clock at 5. And the Warriors miss again.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Conley passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Every night, Randall draws a ton of contact, and he dishes it out, too.
The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Curry in for Kuminga. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels is checked in for Juzang. And it's Edwards in for Shannon. Curry against Conley. Curry passes to Butler. Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, and around their young consumers and young fans.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 15-point game. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Pass to Reed. And here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Randall can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Pajemski. Inside. Butler double team. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Randall. Shoots over Curry. Minnesota again missing. Warriors trail by 15. Up top, Pajemski. Guarded by Edwards. The 3 from Curry. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Reed. Randall outside. And he converts the layup. Randall's got 22 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Green with a screen on Conley. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Randall finds Conley. Here's Reed. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Jimmy Butler. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo's checked in. Warriors trail by 20. Outside Kuminga. Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Kuminga. Outside Curry. The three ball. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's the three. Rebounded by Green.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Green. Now Curry. DiVincenzo covering. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track. Oh, and Reed with a block.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. Reed against Butler. Back to Reed. 4-3. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Reed's got 8 here in this quarter.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Pass to Butler. Will it go? The rebound by the Timberwolves.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
DiVincenzo, pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Here's Curry. He's got 10. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Kuminga. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Randall's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside McDaniels. Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Outside Curry. Back to Butler. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the miss by Butler.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Kuminga pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Well, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
Well, you go back and look at the career that Jimmy Butler's had. Hard to believe that he was the 30th pick of the draft when he came out of college. You got to say that scouts kind of missed on that one.
Gobert's checked in for Randall. Butler hits them both. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. Back to Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. That three's off the mark. And Shams, thanks for dropping in, man. It is always a pleasure to have you.
Likewise, we've got to do this again soon. I've got news coming up on the other line here. Hold on, yeah, I'm going to run, but we'll definitely do this again soon.
Oh, we know he's always got news.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Outside Butler. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Curry. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
How about the intelligence of Curry's game? Using the pump fake to get the contact.
These are his first free throws of the game.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year.
Shooting two.
Although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
First one falls for him.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Warford's checked in. And so Curry nails both of them.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Here's Edwards. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And so it's Minnesota continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Wizards in Washington. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
Changing focus now to that first half, a brutal game so far for the Warriors.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
So for Minnesota right now, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. Right wing, Randall, the pass to Edwards. Randall, a screen on Hield. Here's Edwards. He gets it in there. Edwards has got 19 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Hield for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's DiVincenzo. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Look at how DiVincenzo burst inside on the drive. Gave the defense no time to set up.
And the Warriors shooting only 36% so far in this game. Pass to Curry. From behind the arc. And the Warriors miss again.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Randall can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Outside for Green. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to DiVincenzo. Hield against Edwards. Now Gobert. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Gobert's got 6.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Butler. Outside Curry. Six to shoot. Lays it up and banks it in. 16 points for him.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, BA, way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
And a look here at some of the most aggressive defenders at the small forward spot in the past month. In the third spot, Jaden McDaniels.
These are some of the league's most versatile defenders in this group. I mean, they can mirror ball handlers on the perimeter as well as contest shots in the paint.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot, combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the stripe.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, BA, but timing is the big thing, and then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly, and then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders. And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
That's good from Butler.
What I love about Jimmy Butler, there's a lot to like, but he brings it every night. His consistency and toughness and production, plays with passion, leads his team well. Love that throwback mentality of his.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Green, the pass to Curry. DiVincenzo with the steal. Outside McDaniels. Randall on the screen. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Butler. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Buries it from 3. DiVincenzo's got 5.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Outside Curry. Hield finds Butler. The kick out. Curry. They set the pick. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Working that in-between area. Steph likes to keep the defense on its heels.
Outside Edwards. Back to Randall. Over Butler. And it's Randall that time on the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 24.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Curry passes to Hield. 5 to shoot. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside McDaniels. Gobert inside. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
This is Gobert's comfort zone, using his size to capitalize down there.
Pass to Green. And here's Curry. DiVincenzo covering. Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside for Butler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Butler's got 10 points.
Perhaps not the forte of Butler's game, but he does have the range to hurt you from the perimeter.
The Timberwolves shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Here's Gobert. And then jammed it down as he goes right over Jimmy Butler.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Butler passes to Curry. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Minnesota. Here's Randall. Right side McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Green. Now Hield. Beyond the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Drops in the 3. Edwards got 24 points.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Pass to Green. Butler taking his time here. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
That's good from Butler. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Hield. Butler hits them both. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Reed sets a screen. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back to you guys.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. Edwards with it. 24 points for him. On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
Edwards loves to entertain, and that was a ferocious slam.
Golden State has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Outside Pajemski. Conley against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 20 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Outside, Green. Outside Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got his 5th assist in this one.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
They set the screen. Reed for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Let's go with a 3. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 11 points here in the second half.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Timberwolves shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Edwards for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Curry. Back to Moody. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Yeah, you know what? This is exactly what Curry gives you. He can handle it, score it, pass it. He gives you an expanded menu.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And Minnesota calls time here. Make some changes. Al Horford comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Jimmy Butler. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. Here's Conley, averaging around 5 points a game. A slam dunk by Reed.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Well, the Warriors shooting pretty well at 45%. Curry against Conley. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Reed sets a screen. Here's Dillingham. And that one drops.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
The three from Curry hits a three-pointer. Curry's got 30.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Clark outside. Pass to Reed. Takes the three. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. 5 ticks left in the third quarter. Puts up a deep three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Butler. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's Horford in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Outside Pajemski from outside the arc. And no good. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. Reed for 3. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Outside Butler. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Dillingham. Yes, it's good.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kuminga. We've had the in-season tournament for a few years now, Grant. What's your opinion on it?
You know, B.A., I think it's working out pretty well. I mean, the NBA Cup, it's drawing increased fan interest, and the players are invested. So what's not to like about it?
Over to the left wing. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. He's watched by Kuminga. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. Down low. Out to Horford. The 3 is up. Minnesota with the rebound. Right side Conley. Here's Dillingham. Reed, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Dillingham. The shot won't fall. Excellent D there from Kuminga. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Miller, left side. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Horford, a screen on Reed. From the right block, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
From deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's his second tray of this half. For the game, he's got 9 points from beyond the arc.
Butler against Miller. Chalk up 2 there.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Reed. Here's Shannon. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, BA. But, you know, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Horford. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Miller. Now here's Reed. Horford covering. Just 5 on the clock. A slam dunk by Reed.
Tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
The Warriors have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Outside Kuminga. Now here's Moody. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. Outside Reed. Pass to Conley. Miller outside. Reed sets a screen. Takes a 3. Miller can't get it to go. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Outside Moody. This one for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
Conley just keeps producing. He's the ultimate professional.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Conley. All right, so let's say we give you a carte blanche, Clark. Make you Adam Silver for a day. What's one game rule you change?
I kind of like what the WNBA does in regards to the reset timeout, BA. Allow you to advance the ball without huddling up like a normal timeout. And I really think it helps the end of the game move a little better.
And Conley drops them both.
Tell you what, Conley may not be in his prime from an age standpoint, but I tell you, he is still tremendous as a floor leader, general, and he's a stabilizing presence on this team.
A nice shot by Butler.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Reed passes to Clark. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
And it's hammered home by Green.
There's such a threat to score. The defense can focus too much on Butler, and he found the open man with ease.
Here's Conley. Outside Reed. Conley, a screen on Butler. Taken away. On the wing, Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 34.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Outside Conley. No good again that time.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Outside Butler. 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Butler's got 13 in the second half.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. Pass to Shannon. Pajimski grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Butler, and it's rejected. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. It's intercepted. Here's Shannon, guarded by Hield. Kicks it out to Clark. Curry against Conley. Curry with the block.
Love seeing the little guy bounce like that. You know, Curry, he doesn't block a lot of shots, but when he does, it gets his teammates amped up.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Minnesota leading by 23. Now Conley. Pass to Shannon. Outside Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
I just love the ball move.
And here's Conley. And Clark with the landmark decisions opening the door to NIL revenue for athletes in college and even in high school. It's the wild, wild west for amateur basketball.
There's no question the landscape is chaotic, dizzying even, but they deserve a slice of that pie, and this is a long time coming. Kids have an opportunity to leverage their talent to get paid right now, and in some cases begin the process of creating generational wealth before they even become of age to vote. That's a pretty powerful combination.
Shot clock at 2. Minnesota again missing. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 15-6 run.
Butler has never lacked a willingness to be aggressive and to hunt contact, and you gotta love that toughness aspect about Jimmy Butler's game.
First free throw is good.
Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. Minnesota leading by 19. Conley finds Reed.
minutes remaining to begin.
Pass to Shannon. 6 on the shot clock. The three. Here's J. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. J's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Minnesota shooting 59% in this one, a good average. We've got 1:28 left to play in the fourth. Here's Conley. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against Golden State.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And he lobs it up. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. On the break. Right side Hield. Outside Butler. Hield, a screen on Reed. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now here's Conley. Pass to Reed. Here's Shannon. 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Hield. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. There's the triple. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.